are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty.
Wow.
Super sad, but wait a minute while I make you mine, make you mine.
I'm sorry, I'm so excited right now. Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Maya Marie and I do DIY everything beauty, nails, lashes, hair, you name it, I do it. So today we're gonna do some gel nails on my natural nails. And I'm trying a design that I've never done before. I saw it on Pinterest, thought it was so cute. So I thought, why not I try it? I feel like I can do it. Like if I see a style, I just think I can automatically do it. So let's test that out, test the theory. This is obviously beginner friendly because I'm doing this for the first time myself. So let's get into the products first. What you need. So my last video, I told y'all that my base coat was not the best. So I ended up going to the store and getting the D&D base and top coat because this is what they use in the nail salon. So I'm thinking that it'll help my nails last longer. My nails in the past only lasted about a week. I want them to last at least a week and a half, 2 weeks, especially because it's gel. So hopefully that does the trick. I also have my nail dehydrator, got this from Amazon, and this really helps to keep the nails lasting longer as well because your nails need to be as dry as possible. Also got my cuticle remover and the tool to get the scraping very gently. So I use that again to help it last longer, get the cuticles out of the way. And we have all of our colors over here. So you see the pairs, right? So since I'm doing stripes, these are all of the base colors and these are all of the stripe colors. All of my colors from Amazon by this brand. How do you pronounce it? Mondolones. Colors, 36 different colors. I've had it for years, it's been lasting. Really no complaints, but also nothing like super good about it. I have my acetone in a little cup since we'll be changing colors a lot. Today's tools we'll be using, this one at the bottom is what I'll be using for my stripes. And the one at the top is what I'll be using to clean. This is the one I always use to clean my nails because doing your dominant hand with your non-dominant hand is not the easiest thing to do. I also have my file and my nail clipper. And lastly, my UV light. Can't go without it. All right, y'all. Let's get started. So again, this is my first time doing this design. And this is my third time doing my nails, period, since years. I say over 3-4 years. So when I say beginner friendly, this is definitely beginner friendly. So what I like to do is trim, file, buff out my nails, make sure they're the same length. I like to do square for my nail shape. It's just a personal opinion. This isn't gel builder, this isn't gel X, this is just regular gel. So in that case, I say do a nail shape that you feel like your nails won't break with, like almond shape or square. So next I get my cuticle remover gel, whatever you want to call that. I honestly got this from Poshmark, but you can get this on Amazon, Target, and this is just to soften your cuticles so that you can then push them back. And this is really important. I think I mentioned this before, but just to make sure that there's no lumpiness, there's no oil, there's no reason for your gel to lift. The metal tool I also got from Amazon. All of my tools that I'm using today are from Amazon, and they're all long lasting. I've had them for many, many years. After this, wash your hands and come back. And I use just a little container thing for my acetone. Like I mentioned before, once again, I'm using a lot of different colors. So I need to have that acetone ready to dip my brush in whenever I'm going to the next color to make the process move smoothly and fast. And I use a cotton pad to dry out my nails with acetone, and for that extra layer of dryness, dehydrator. Got this from Amazon as well, and I just let that dry for a few seconds, and now we're getting into the painting process. Grab your favorite base gel and get to painting one hand. I do one hand at a time, and I find this the best way. I've tried both ways, and this way is my favorite because first of all, I'm not messing up the other hand while I'm doing one hand, and also to make sure that the look is cohesive along the entire hand, I can do so because I'm starting with that one hand then moving to the next. I hope that made sense. So I cured that in the UV light, also from Amazon. Just at this point, assume everything's from Amazon. But I cured it for 30 seconds and moved into my first two colors, which is a light, vibrant neon green, and then we have a very dark turquoise, or you can have a dark green color. And as you saw, I used my brush to clean up the sides because it's very normal to mess up and get the paint all around your finger and the actual skin. And that's perfectly okay as long as this is done before it gets cured. So I take that, also I cured it for 30 seconds. I cure everything for 30 seconds except for the top coat. That's cured for 60 seconds. I'll repeat that later just in case anyone forgets. But now for the design part. So as you can see, I just got a random piece of paper that I found, and I put a few drops of that dark green on the paper, just enough for that entire brush to be soaked in. The more soaked, the better it is, the easier it is. You don't have to worry about doing the line over and over again, and then the line might not be straight, it might not be the thinness you want. So making sure that the brush is covered enough. And yeah, I start from the base of my nail and I work my way up, making sure that I apply enough pressure to have the thickness the same in each line. For example, you don't want one line to be very skinny and then the next one very thick, unless that's the design you're going for. Be very slow with this, very careful, and again, it is okay if you mess up before you cure it, because there's been times where, and you'll see later on this video, I mess up the lines, and so I get a paper towel, I just clean it off and start over. This is a skill, this is a hobby, this is something that you should look at as a fun activity, in addition to the outcome being nails that are finished. So just try to keep that in mind so that you don't take it too seriously, because you will mess up, and that's okay. So 6 lines on each finger, and I repeat this process for the rest of my hand with my different colors, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna be quiet and let y'all see the process. If you're more of a visual learner, I got you, girl. And if you got it down pat, you can fast forward to 9 minutes and 49 seconds to get to the last step. Good luck.
Still, I'm just a simple man. All I want is money plus the fame. I'm a simple man, Mr. International, player with the passport, just like a Latin switch. Get you anything you ask for, either him or me. The champagne, Hennessy, favorite of my homies when we floss on our enemies. Witness as we creep to a low speed beat. What my foes need, make some emojis, funk you don't need. Approaching women with a passion, been a long day, but I've been driven by attraction in a strong way. Your body is banging, baby. I love the way you're flowing. It's time to give it to Daddy Sugar. Now tell me how you want it.
If you send me the location, then I'll be right there. To make her come check you, my babe. No time, no. And my dog is on probation. Another 5 years. You bring girls to his location. No time, no.
She like them boys with the big old chains, ride around town in the big old range. I knew it when I rocked big old chains. Now the little doing big old things. Would you look at that? I came back for it, just to get to you, like you asked for it. Man, that thing in them jeans too fat for it. Rebound, so I caught her off the backboard. I told her, baby girl, come here. Know I run the town even when I ain't from there. And I brag hardly, but just to show up at this party I made with your making one, yeah, that's unfair. But so is life, take a chance, roll the dice. Money can't buy your love, cause it's overpriced. Don't overthink, just hope it's right. I'm only here for the night.
If you send me the location, then I'll be right there. To make her come check you, my babe. No time, no. And my dog is on probation. Another 5 years. You bring girls to his location.
Yo, Cash, you made this beat?
Adam Cash on the track.
So you made it to the end. Your nails are cured. You're feeling tired, but you're about done. So you really don't mind because your nails came out cute. I then grabbed my top coat, and this is very thick, okay? The top coat's very important so that your designs and your color, your paint doesn't mess up. Since it's thick, it's important to cure it for 60 seconds, no less. 60 seconds, and then you're done. Let me know what y'all think about this design. Was it actually beginner friendly? Did you have fun doing it? Also, I drop videos every week, tutorials and all. So if there's a design that you see, but there's not a tutorial for you, comment it below and I got you, girl. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it to be useful. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.